Looking at today's back pages, the focus on Erling Haaland after that outburst at Simon Hooper, understandably, but he did absolutely lose his marbles, and the pictures in the paper captured that moment so well. The anger, the frustration at this giant, what seems like a Viking, losing his marbles. Back page of the Daily Mail, Haaland erupts. Back page of the Mirror, what the asterisk, I'll let you fill in the blank there. Back page of the Express, cool head, brilliant Dejan grabs a point, hot head, angry Erling faces charge because he's tweeted WTF, as dad also has tweeted his fury at that decision from Simon Hooper yesterday. Back page of the Times, Haaland's fury at referee, City striker could face FA censure after WTF response to Hooper's failure to play advantage to Jack Grealish. But we're also focusing on the FA Cup today because the third round draw has been done. We're inside the sun for this one. Good piece on page 44. Yesterday's third round draw saw 4 all Premier League ties, with Arsenal and Liverpool being the pick. There are still 7 non-league clubs left in the competition. Some interesting ones here. You look at Arsenal, Liverpool, and you go, okay, another big Premier League clash, and a few more in there also. Tottenham against Burnley. But what do you think about that?
I'm not interested in Arsenal against Liverpool in the FA Cup. See it in the Premier League. Not interested at all. What worries me is some of the smaller teams who get through to this stage. You know, you look at Eastleigh, Maidstone are the ones already particularly. They played 5 games to get to this stage, and they're looking for a bumper payday. And what happens? They get, with all due respect, they get a rotten draw. The same thing happened to Eastleigh. They got a rotten draw as well. And what they need to do, no chance of TV coverage, by the way, no chance of a big payday for these teams. What they need to do, seed the third round draw in the FA Cup, for goodness sake. It is not too difficult. We've got 20 teams who've qualified. They've come through rounds 1 and round 2 and all the qualifying rounds before that. 20 of them, okay? You pick them out of the bag, home or away, and then you put the rest of the teams from the Premier League and the Championship, all 44 of them in there, and you pick out 20 of those teams, and they will play the lower league side. So every lower league team gets a bumper payday in the third round. They might get TV as well, and there's 24 teams left over, so they're all from the Premier League and the Championship. You can still get Arsenal against Liverpool if that's what you really want, but what you really want is for lower league sides, non-league sides, to have their moment in the sun, to have their big payday, you know, because at the end of the day, the big clubs are only there because of the grassroots clubs.
By the way,
I said no rants, didn't I?
In love.
Oh my goodness.
You're in love.
No, I'm telling you right now. You come in here at 24 minutes past, everything's been going smoothly, right? We've been swimming along. You walk in the place, you've got the man going.
He's all fired up, and I want to
what's up
see
with
more
you?
of that. I want to
What
see
are
more
you
of that. It was absolutely
I've
incredible.
been calming the man down for 24 minutes. You come in and annoy him,
Jeff,
and he's throwing his first talkSPORT tantrum.
take the rest of the day off. That was box office.
Wait, but no, it's hopeless.
We can agree though.
As a Hartlepool fan, you know, remember a few years ago, we've got through to the third round of the FA Cup. You look for the draw, and who we got? Oxford United away. I mean, for goodness sake, they were obviously going to beat us, which they duly did by 4-1. It got no TV coverage. It got no press coverage whatsoever. I mean, come on, guys. If you want to give some, you know, if you want to revitalise the FA Cup, then do something like that.
I think we can all agree. That's a very good point. A lot of people will be agreeing with you that this morning, Jeff.
Apart from the people of Oxford, seemingly the switchboard's just gone crazy for Oxford. Oxford here, Davy for Oxford's not happy, and they're just going crazy. You see, I dug it.
What, because I said they would inevitably beat us, which they did.
I once made the mistake of digging out the people at Red Hill, back to haunt me for years. So
Thanks,
but quite right. And no, I take your point.
Fair point.
Yeah, it's a fair point. I mean, I was looking at the draw, and you failed to give a mention to potentially the tie of the round, which for me would be Sunderland Newcastle.
Oh yeah, it's great.
That's a great game.
That's a great game.
That's a brilliant game.
And I didn't get to mention either Leeds United. Can you believe, being a Leeds United fan, away to Peterborough, their 13th consecutive away draw in the FA Cup.
Incredible,
First time that has ever happened in history.
It's incredible. Absolutely incredible. It really is. So some big games to look forward to, including Arsenal Liverpool. There will be one or two interesting. I have to disappoint you and tell you, Jeff, there will be one or two interested in that game.